Welcome to the most exciting coin discovery of your life. Today, we're diving into the mysterious and ultra-rare bicentennial coins, an ordinary-looking coin with the power to make you a millionaire overnight. If you've got this hidden gem in your pocket, your entire future could change in an instant. Let's unlock the secrets behind this legendary piece of treasure. First up, the quiet shimmer of an ordinary 20-cent coin lies a sleeping giant of fortune. The 1980 bicentennial Australian 20-cent, bearing the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. To the untrained eye, it's just loose change. But to those who know its secret, this coin is no less than a ticket to unimaginable wealth. A powerful relic from the past, cloaked in royal metal and mystery. This coin has the hidden potential to elevate your destiny, from ordinary to billionaire, from forgotten to forever celebrated. Struck in an era when Australia was still echoing with pride over its bicentenary heritage, this coin wasn't just a token of trade. It was a symbol of resilience, identity, and history. The 1980 edition features the crowned effigy of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, a poised yet commanding representation by Arnold Mackin. Her gaze is serene, but firm, as if she knows the silent value this coin hides. Every detail of her profile speaks of a monarch overseeing a treasure no vault could confine. Turn it over, and there it is, the famed platypus design gliding through the ripples of time. But what truly makes this coin rare isn't just its visual grace. It's the mysterious mintage variations, the errors, and the surviving specimens in uncirculated condition that make collectors lose sleep and dealers fight with checkbooks outstretched. Rumors whisper of coins with double strikes, off-center minting, or even rare die combinations that were never meant to be released. Each one a potential jackpot wrapped in nickel. Now imagine this. You reach into your drawer, your old jar of change, or a forgotten purse. And there it is, the coin that thousands are hunting. What you're holding isn't just metal. It's a million-dollar artifact that has the power to shift legacies, pay off generations of debt, and write a new chapter in your life story. This isn't a fairy tale. It's history waiting to be rediscovered. Collectors worldwide, from Sydney to Switzerland, are offering fortunes for pristine specimens. Some private auctions have reportedly seen bids reaching into the millions, especially for coins with unusual minting flaws or historical significance tied to the 1980 release. The reason? Only a handful of these coins, the true unicorns of numismatics, exist in perfect condition, untouched by time or circulation. They're museum-worthy, legendary, and irreplaceable. What makes the 1980 bicentennial 20-cent so powerful is not just its scarcity, but its symbolism. It represents a fusion of colonial legacy, national pride, and regal honor, all stamped into one disc. It's not just currency, it's a cultural diamond pressed into metal. This is why elite collectors treat it as a grail. It's the only coin of its kind to encapsulate a moment, a monarchy, and a myth. So if you possess this coin, whether forgotten in a shoebox or polished on display, hold it close. Don't let its ordinary look fool you. Beneath the dull luster lies the potential to turn rags into riches, to change a life overnight. In a world obsessed with lottery tickets and chance, the 1980 bicentennial 20-cent coin stands tall as a real-life miracle, waiting for its chosen one. Before you part with it for a few dollars or toss it in with the rest, remember, this coin has the power to change your stars. It is your fortune forged in silver. And if you dare believe in silent treasure, you may just discover that you're already holding your second in the ordinary hum of daily life. Sometimes destiny hides in plain sight, in your pocket, in your palm, or in the back of an old drawer. One such hidden treasure is the 1981 bicentennial Australian 20-cent coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II. To most, it looks like everyday currency, but to those who know, it is a golden ticket to unimaginable wealth. This coin, born from royal legacy and national pride, holds the key to life-changing fortune. If you own this piece, you may be unknowingly holding onto a multi-million-dollar gem, a silent billionaire maker wrapped in silver. This coin is not just currency. It's a symbol, a monument cast in metal. The obverse bears the stately image of Queen Elizabeth II, a crowned monarch staring into the horizon of history. Sculpted by Arnold Mackin, This regal portrait captures the Queen's grace and strength, embossed into every 20-cent struck that year. But something about the 1981 issue makes it shine brighter. It came at a time when Australia was commemorating more than history. It was reflecting on identity, legacy, and pride. And in the middle of that celebration, a few coins emerged. Rare, powerful, and almost mythical in value. What makes this 1981 bicentennial 20-cent coin so rare isn't just its age or the Queen's portrait. It's the mysterious anomalies, the minting quirks, and the incredibly low survival rate. In mint state condition, a select number of these coins are rumored to have escaped the Royal Australian Mint with die errors, misstrikes, or unique metallurgical variations. Imagine finding one with a double rim, a rotated die clash, or a mirrored surface. Each of these rare features can catapult the value from cents to millions. These rare variants, often referred to as ghost coins, are whispered about in collector circles, almost like sacred relics. Collectors across the globe crave these mysterious 1,981 issues like pirates seeking buried treasure. Some sources suggest that private auctions have seen these coins quietly trade for 6 or even 7 figures, especially when certified as flawless or error-bearing. Their value lies not just in scarcity, but in their historical and symbolic weight. They are a perfect storm of rarity, royal association, and national pride, all fused into one coin. This is not fantasy. It is the quiet truth the world hasn't noticed yet. And here's the magic. You don't have to be rich to find one. Many of these coins lie forgotten in old wallets, tucked into family collections, or hiding at the bottom of a biscuit tin. It could be sitting right now under a stack of coins in your home, completely overlooked. And if it's one of the rare variants, even with a small detail out of the ordinary, then congratulations. You may be holding on to a life-changing artifact, a coin worth millions of dollars, a symbol of historic fortune waiting to awaken. This 1981 coin represents more than metal. It symbolizes transformation. A simple piece that can turn a struggling worker into a world traveler, a dreamer into a homeowner, a collector into a legend. It's not just money. It's the bridge between where you are and where you've always wanted to be. And like every great story, it begins with something small, humble, and nearly invisible, until the world finally opens its eyes to its worth. The true power of the 1981 bicentennial 20-cent lies not in a bank vault or a museum, but in your hands. If you own one, or suspect you might, don't sell it at face value. Don't rush to trade it for coins of lesser soul. Instead, hold on to it. Examine it. Protect it. Because you might just be holding one of the rarest, most valuable coins ever. Minted in Australian history, a key to fortune, a relic of royalty, and a legend that could make you a billionaire overnight. So remember, not all treasure comes in gold. Sometimes, it comes in 20 cents, royal, radiant, and roaring with silent power. The 1981 bicentennial Australian 20-cent coin is not just rare. It is rich in mystery, soaked in value, and ready to rewrite your future, if you dare to believe in the extraordinary. Third, in a world where people chase fortunes in lotteries, real estate, and stock markets, a silent revolution hides in plain sight. The 1982 bicentennial Australian 20-cent coin, bearing the noble image of Queen Elizabeth II. It may seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, but let this be your awakening. This is no common currency. It's a royal artifact, a hidden treasure with the power to make you a billionaire overnight. If fate placed this coin in your hands, it wasn't by accident. This coin, rare and misunderstood, may just be the most valuable metal you've ever held. Struck in the heart of the Royal Australian Mint, the 1982 20-cent coin stands as more than metal. It is history solidified in silver nickel. The obverse proudly presents Queen Elizabeth II, her regal gaze carved with precision by the hand of artist Arnold Machin. But this year, 1982, holds more than tradition. It was a time of cultural momentum, a continuation of Australia's national transformation in the wake of its bicentennial spirit. Some 20-cent coins released during this period are said to contain minting errors, unique finishes, and ultra-rare die misalignments that have driven their value into the stratosphere. One of the greatest mysteries of the 1982 issue is the rarity. of perfect condition strikes and whispered tales of variants that were never intended for public circulation. Collectors have long sought the elusive versions, those with mirrored fields, off-center printing, or rotated dies. Some are rumored to have been struck using experimental dies or early prototypes, making them once-in-a-lifetime finds. When certified in pristine, uncirculated condition or holding even a minor error, these coins have achieved auction values in the millions, making them among the most desirable rarities in the world of numismatics. Now imagine the scenario. You open an old box of family keepsakes or rifle through your childhood coin collection. Among the rusted keys and old banknotes sits a 1982 Australian 20-cent coin. You almost toss it aside, but something tells you to look again. And there it is, a faint double strike, an off-angle rim, or a surface so polished it reflects like glass. At that moment, you realize you're not holding change, you're holding a kingmaker, a billionaire's seed wrapped in humble silver. Private collectors and international coin dealers actively hunt these hidden jewels, not just because of their monetary value, but because each rare coin carries a story, a fragment of a nation's legacy. They know that only a handful of these 1,982 coins with anomalies exist, and most have never surfaced publicly. The idea that someone, somewhere, could be sitting on a coin worth millions, entirely unaware, that's what fuels the market's obsession. And this demand isn't fading. It's growing stronger every day. What makes the 1982 bicentennial 20-cent coin truly extraordinary is the alchemy of rarity, beauty, and mystery. It's the kind of piece that belongs in a vault, yet still lives in old pockets and dusty drawers. It's a time capsule of Australian resilience and royal dignity. And to the lucky holder, it's a door to an entirely new life. These coins are not just owned, they're inherited, cherished, and fought for. And their price? Sometimes no price is enough, because to a true collector, it's not just metal, it's meaning that if you're reading this and you possess this coin, examine it with care. Does it glimmer unnaturally? Is the strike off-center? Is there a second shadow behind the platypus or an oddly thick rim? These are your clues. And if you confirm it's one of the rare elite, do not sell it cheaply. You're not selling a coin. You're selling a future, a legend, a once-in-history artifact that could lift you from the shadows into the sun of fortune. So before you drop another coin into a vending machine or forget it in a jar, remember this. The 1982 bicentennial Australian 20-cent coin could be the universe's most unexpected gift, a key to wealth, tucked into metal, waiting for its moment to change your life. If you have it, guard it. If you find it, treasure it. Because some coins aren't made to be spent. They're made to make history.